Showtime on YouTube. What's up, everyone? Jesse's Brick Galaxy here. As you can see, I have several mechs, Lego mechs in front of me, and we're going to size them up. The newest one, Monkey King Warrior Mech, came to me on back order, but not too shortly after its release. So that was good because it has some very clever parts usage, and the metallic gold pieces sold me. I saw another review, I think by Moto, and or he was in another room with somebody else and sold me on it. I can't pass up that metallic gold. It's very unique in some different pieces. So we'll take a look at that a little bit later in detail. While we're talking about metallic colors in Lego, I've got the big Voltron set here. Voltron also had metallic silver pieces, which are a little bit rare for Lego colors and elements. And that was a must buy. Very good quality mech. And by sizing them up here, we'll see how they compare. Hey, Winter Brickers in the chat. Happy 4th of July. Thank you. Hope everyone's having a start to a good holiday weekend. I know I spent my Friday off of work and built the Monkey King Warrior Mech. Did a little time lapse build, so you can check that out. Goes really quick though. I mean, it took probably 3 to 4 hours to build the Monkey King Warrior, and it was fun. I did it straight. It's a clever build. Lots of unique elements, including the cape and this metallic decaling. It's not decals, I guess. It's like a foil wrap. So, so we got some mechs here. We're going to size them up. So I've got some smaller ones here. I last minute grabbed an Overwatch set. This is Bastion from Overwatch. Just to include another mech, and we've got Marvel's Hulkbuster, Ironman set here, looking a little bit shorter than Monkey King. And what I'm going to do here is, I don't have a tape measure, but I have some base plates. So I grabbed these really quick for everyone at home watching. The blue base plate is your typical 32 by 32 stud. It is also 10 inches by 10 inches square. And the gray base plate is 48 studs across on both sides, making it 15 inches square. So 15 inches and 10 inches. And if we put that behind Monkey King there, you don't have quite the straight on shot, but you can tell he is definitely over the 10-inch mark and under the 15-inch mark. How do if I angle that to the camera? That's more like it right there. It's probably a good 13 inches tall, I would say. Well, while Iron Man here is right at the 10-inch mark, right about just a hair over the 10-inch mark. Monkey King definitely standing taller. Bastion here is a little shorter, maybe 9 inches. And then Voltron stands high over everyone here, so he's over the 15-inch mark. And what do we got here? I mean, his head is only about an inch over that, so that's like 6. So if this is 15, that'd be 16 inches. The sword and his wings are even taller. So if you have this on a shelf in your home, you would need probably another, probably a whole 20 inches. This is 15, another 5 inches just to have space if there's anything above him. I've got him on the top shelf on the wall over here, so it's just been, I don't know, I move things around from time to time, and now I have all these mechs, so I might do something different on that shelf. But this is how they size up. We've got Voltron, the tallest, at, let's say, 16 inches to the head, top of the head. We've got Monkey King, I would say an inch shorter, 14 inches, say. Then Ironman Hulkbuster, looking at about 10 plus. We'll give them 10 and a half. And then we've got Bastion here sitting a half inch or so shorter, so 9 and a half. So that's how they size up. Let's take a look at a few details, and we will focus mostly on the big two. So to make some room here, put him off to the side. We'll put Monkey King off to the side. For now, we will definitely focus on that one. Let's look at the shorter ones real quick. Bastion, it's very different looking mech. It's got zigzag, kind of like horse legs or ostrich legs, where the mech stands. Very different. You've got a little bit of posability there, but it's very clunky looking. But some of these move around to give you some slight posability with the gun in the hand. Not too much special. We were talking about parts. A lot of tan pieces, a lot of sand green and orange. A really good mech. If you haven't gotten this yet, I see the Overwatch's sets still at full price mostly. Hopefully they'll be rolling back and you can pick them up still. So I'm going to put that guy off to the side. And we'll look at Iron Man's Hulkbuster here. We've got, so as far as similar colors, you do see the red, dark red, and gold. But that's not the metallic gold of the Monkey King. And I don't know if I could put both of them together. So that piece right there is really shiny, next to a duller gold on Iron Man's arm there. I mean, you can see the light shining off of some of those gold elements on the Monkey King. Not just this foil wrap, but the actual Lego in his head, on top, all the way back. So very cool. All the way down to that rod, these are metallic gold. So going back to Iron Man's Hulkbuster, we've got pretty good posability. You know, he comes with a stand. He comes with two different arms on one hand. So right now you can very easily move the arms into the touchdown pose. And you can adjust the legs a bit so you can give them a little wider stance if you want them to stand straight up and down. That it can also be done. And arms down, very like powered off robot stance there. Very cool looking mech. I haven't opened this guy up for a while. Nobody's inside, but you can put a guy inside. So again, it's a mech style robot that you can put somebody inside. Does that close? Does that just sit there? There we go. Something in between there. There we go. So you can hide that person inside. Very posable. And what I thought was unique, and I can't remember if Iron Man here was first or Voltron, but they use tires, round rubber tires at the bottom of the feet. And that holds them in place when you put them down. What's up, Ingrid Wynn in the chat? Hello to you. Happy 4th of July. And I'm noticing some similarities with the mechs. The legs are not so posable. The feet do have some motion, though. So Iron Man came out of storage just to compare him to the Monkey King. And we'll look at the Monkey King Warrior Mech next. We'll keep him close by. And since we were just talking about the feet, still see that guy? All right. Let's look at the underside here. Again, you see the tire. There's a rubber tire there. So when you put the flat plastic piece down on a flat surface like I have on my desk, the feet don't they don't slip very much. It slips a little bit. It helps it keeps its stance and gives you some more posable features. So let's see if this guy will stand straight up. Whoa. Yep. And we'll maybe take the staff away right now. The staff clips in with the ball joint right here. And ball joint right there. And I believe you can take the staff apart and make it shorter. That's part of the show. Again, look at that metallic gold piece. Very cool. There is axles, Technic axles, all the way across here so it doesn't break on both ends. Very good technique if you're ever making columns to put an axle down the cylinder, and it won't. It seems very solid. So we'll put that down for now and show you some posable features of Iron. Well, this is Monkey King. So as far as the hands, I do like this. I took the staff out, and you can turn the hands very much. The wrist motion is very good. So you can put his wrist out. Get him a little closer. I'll get a closer shot of that. You can twist them all the way around and just keep going. So very posable in the wrist. That's very handy because of that staff. So you can put them in different poses. The fingers are pretty good. The thumb is on a ball joint. The fingers are on a clip and bar. But as we try to move the arm around, we can do the elbow function really good. The shoulder function, that's about it. There's no twisting. Oh, wait. Aha. You can twist. You have to twist this whole rounded piece. So that part rotates. Wow. Okay. And then you can do like I need a hug pose. Free hugs pose. I got his legs straight up and down right now, and arms out. Stands a little bit better with the feet apart. And since I'm doing something with the head here, I'll show the head. The head is very posable. You can look both ways. You can look down and up. And these little ear, wing, I don't know what to call them. It's almost like a tail of hair. These twist, so you can give them a different shape there. I think downward is probably the best look that they're going for. These are also on ball joints, so I can go one up and one down. I don't know if that gives them a different kind of look, but that's nice because also behind these goofy little horns are these flags, and the flags are on a clip and a ball joint, and the ball, so that you can move both flags really well. You can move the clip and bar part of the flags, and you can twist the flags backwards, say if he was running fast. So a lot of functions on the Monkey King Warrior Mech here. Very happy with the way he's doing the arm motions here, because I did not at first see that those shoulders did the twisting and the outward. So there's a little back and forth and the twist. So we twist it down. Wow. Ingrid says, very cool, very expensive set, but great parts, I was told. Yeah, the parts for the gold, metallic gold, sold me. I waited. It was not my first Monkey Kid set, but lots of unique, if not, and rare metallic gold pieces. All right, so in the back, we can show that this monkey has a tail and a cape, a partial cape that kind of helps with the tail, I guess. It's split in the back. This is also on a ball joint, so you can give it a shape and play around with that for different poses. Not much else special in the back. Showing that, it's kind of goofy on the cape, but keeps it there. Does kind of flow a little too much, but it's felt material. It's nice material. So again, in front, let's carefully do this to the camera. You have a posable person that you can put inside. So the Monkey Kid is inside there. And he's got some controls, like arcade-looking joysticks and buttons. And this front piece hides him pretty well, but you can actually see through that little circle. You can see his face through there. You can see the red and the yellow and the teal. So that's pretty cool. You can see out and control the mech and be quite hidden or protected by the armor. Some of the other details on here, some rare pieces, are that piece right there on the back of the elbow. It's kind of like the Chinese lantern. Very cool looking. There's 4 of those. They're on each elbow, and they're on the back. Sorry, the back of the knee to hide some, I don't know, just give it a very decorative look. This guy's fancy. So we have metallic gold all over this guy, including these quarter tile pieces. Around the whole circle one are made of those. There's 2 more right there. There's a 1x4 slope, curved slope right there and there. There's more of the curved tile quarter piece on the cheeks, and the top of the head has the help. It's like a shield piece, I think. There's some cheese slopes in the back of the head. If I can move these out of the way. The top two are here are cheese slopes, and then we have some 1x2 curved slopes behind there. So I think those are the only cheese slopes. On the arm, there's another shield piece that's metallic. On the arm, you have this big 4x3 sloped kind of windshield piece. Very cool. It's on both sides of the arm, there and there, and on both arms. And they're on the toes and on the knees on both sides. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those pieces. On the feet, you see more of these. They're kind of like spoiler wings. So quite a few of those on here, hiding the ankle, and then there's gold bars right here, also on the top of the foot. And then in the back here, you'll see a sloped grill. There's quite a few of those. Here's another sloped 1x2 and a quarter small tile piece, all in metallic gold. There's a chain here, and it helps hold the, I don't know, the skirt of these foil patterns together. The chain is normal gold, but everything else that's gold seems to be the new metallic gold. These little tassels, they're in gold. That's the old gold. There's a clip and a candle piece holding these flags together. That's the old gold. A little bit here and there of old gold, but going back to the head, yeah, Ingrid says that's a great gold count. There's gold bananas. Shouldn't forget those. And this gold 2x2 satellite dish would be a good symbol for a drum kit, but only one in this set, unfortunately. So you'd have to buy quite a few of these if you wanted to make a metallic gold symbol drum set, which would be awesome. But at least that part is in production, and maybe we'll lug bulk it someday. I doubt it. To see this color on lug bulk, it's probably coming from like a new Chinese plant where they're supporting this new Monkey Kid theme. I have not seen the cartoon yet, but there's a trailer out, and I think 2 episodes. If anybody knows how to watch Monkey Kid and be in the US, I am looking for that. Ingrid says gold banana, cool. You can make a gold banana tree. Yeah, it comes with 2 bananas. I want to say there was 1 extra banana in my spare parts. There is a handful of spare parts. And yeah, that would be pretty fun. I do a lot of adaptions to my my sets and make them different things. So exploring what kind of pieces are in here is definitely making me think, what else can we do? So we got another person in the chat, Bagel Lover. Hello, welcome, and happy 4th of July. Hope everyone's staying safe and having some plans. It's goofy these days, but it's definitely hot and humid and feels like July. So we'll get out and enjoy that weather. But it's also nice weather to stay inside and have the AC on and put Lego together. So I thought I'd make a video early this morning and then turn the video off and do something else. So we're sizing up Monkey King Warrior Mech, and we already went through Ironman's Hulkbuster. And before I get too on and on about the Monkey King, let's see here. That looks good. We'll bring Voltron over here and do a little review of that set. Came out over a year ago, I'm sure. There's actually some metallic silver pieces on here, and I see that dish actually, which is kind of funny that I was just talking about that. Right there is another dish in metallic gold on the hip. So you get two of those in the Voltron. So if I were to piece this guy out and this guy out, I have 3 metallic gold symbols to make a drum set. And looks like his cheese slopes are also metallic gold. Interesting. It's been a while since I looked at this guy. I built him a while ago. I was thinking mostly it's all about the metallic silver. So it might be hard to see, but you can see the glaring light on this piece. Metallic silver, silver, silver. The circular tile part is metallic silver. These parts on his chest, metallic silver. The top of the lion nose, and what else? These noses on the feet. So there are a few 1x2 tiles in metallic silver. Very cool. So this Voltron is 5 different sets of lions that you can actually transform. I've got it in the mech form because it stands so tall. It's very iconic in this form, but looks just as good when you take it and transform it into the lions. The legs roll up. There's like a little foot right there for a lion leg, and that makes one of the legs. And let's look at the mech some more because we're doing mech review right now. So posability wise, you don't have any room to do anything to spread his legs, but you do have, like I showed on all the mechs, the round tire that helps hold him on smooth surfaces so he doesn't slip. So he sits right there instead of sliding too much. Posability, it's gonna be hard, but I think, does that not turn? No turning motion on the leg at all. Just kind of, so I think it's too big, too tall, too heavy to have posable, articulate legs. But we do have some motion in the arms, I believe. There's the sword down, hand down, so good motion in the elbow. Some motion there in the shoulder, so you can go upward quite a bit. Give them that swinging the sword pose, and it stays there. That's pretty good. The shield turns. I thought that was actually pretty good in case you need to go down or up or twist it a little bit. Fully twistable, looks like. Yeah. And then you can spread the shield to match some other actions. So the wrist does move, the elbows do move, the shoulders do move, and the head does the turn. So we can do, no, you're not coming near me. But not really, well, you can lift the lion's head part like a hat, but you can't really do an upward down motion with the head. But it is very close to what the Voltron robot would look like, where the Monkey King had some more creative liberties to make that ball joint for his head move, like I said, back and forth, but also up and down quite a bit. You can look very, very far down. There's a piece that stops his head from going too far back. So head to head, Monkey King has much more articulation in the neck, but Voltron's looking good here with a little, posable face. These wings here also move upwards. I think that's more part of the transformation thing, but you can do some more motion there. And it's just kind of colorful. A lot of gray, a lot of red, a lot of blue, a lot of yellow. So we're looking at a lot of red here. In front of me, Monkey King, red and gold and metallic gold. And I want to call it teal. I think it is teal. Highlights in Monkey King in certain areas. I'll go back to Monkey King. This is Voltron, and we'll probably pose these somehow together because they are matching up size by size. So you could see these guys fighting each other. Voltron standing large with the big sword, but Monkey King probably being very quick and agile and a little smaller. And he's got the staff to match up, I think, with that sword. So if we give that back to Monkey King, sword to sword, he's got a larger staff, actually. So, hey now, no jokes. What's going on in the chat? You guys are talking about fireworks. Yeah, there are a few shows going on. Yes, it is 4th of July. Somebody wants to see Ingrid's mocks. That's cool. I'm glad there's a few people in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys had any questions, go ahead and type something in. I'm going to go back to the Monkey King set. That's the newest set. Put Voltron kind of back right there. Monkey King is very posable. So we did the wrist motion. We have elbow motion. We have shoulder up down motion and twist motion. We have the head, the neck, very articulate. We have the legs. I guess we didn't concentrate on the legs too much. They go outwards, so you can split his stance about that wide. He's got kind of a locked in knee. The knee does not really move. Again, I think the larger the mech, the less articulation you get so that it's stable. The foot does have some toe up and down motion and a little bit of play side to side, which is kind of cool. So you can could you do a kicking motion? Yeah, we could bring it. So if I help him hold up and you were to kick, wow, you can kick. So look at that. One leg straight down, one leg straight up at the hips. So a lot of hip motion there. If you wanted to pose him in a fight, kicking Voltron, pow. And like I said, the knee doesn't bend, but the ankle has some articulation. So can't quite have it all, but very good design in, like, it sits flat on a surface and doesn't seem to want to fall over. That foil, we didn't really talk about the foil too much. There's foil in these flags. They're really metallic, gold. On the back side, it's just flat gold. So you could turn those around and have gold flags for some other mock. The waist piece has the metallic gold draping around his hips, and is loose enough that you can kick that leg out and it pops out of the way. So there's good design there. What are we looking at for time? About a half hour in. What else? What else? Oh, the teal colors. So if you guys see on the forearm here, there's some teal, and there's heart shapes with no graphics. There's a heart, 2 hearts there. There's 2 hearts there. There's another one behind the knee. So you get 6 teal hearts. Another unique piece. I don't know that you'll see anywhere else. If that gives you any ideas. There are some nice teal pieces in here, teal tile, hearts, and slopes, and a few plates. Not much. It's more of a highlight color. But I put this together yesterday, and I did a time lapse. And you can watch that on YouTube or my Instagram. Definitely want to promote my Instagram page, Jesse's Brick Galaxy. I'll look for you guys or already following you, but it's helpful to do a few YouTube streams. Tomorrow is the 5th, Sunday. I should be on Iceberg Bricks channel tomorrow. And we're going to do a mock, a vignette size build live. We've done a monthly build challenge, and the first one was Revenge of the Sith in May. May the 4th be with you was we missed, but we did Revenge of the 6th and did a Star Wars vignette. And then last month we did a COVID build. This is on Iceberg Bricks channel, so definitely go check him out. He is Mel Brown from Lego Masters, and we are collaborating on a Marvel Spider-Verse build right now that would have been displayed on Brick World Chicago 2020, but unfortunately that was canceled. But like I said, collaborating with Iceberg is something we started before he was even cast for Lego Masters. So it's fun that we have a relationship before he was famous on the Lego Master show, and is humble enough to keep grounded and stay on task for collaborating on our Marvel build. And the third person in that collaboration is Troy, Agent Play Whale from Agents of Mock. So you can check out his city builds and other things in YouTube and Instagram. But we should be live tomorrow building a challenge that has no theme right now. We're going to talk to the chat and see who the live guests are in the stream, and whatever theme looks cool or we'll vote on ideas in the chat. So it being 4th of July, I think there'll be some red, white, and blue themes, but you never know. It could just go to Pickle Rick. Who knows? And that'll be fun. So doing this video to just talk about mechs, but definitely tomorrow I'll have a blank slate for whatever theme you guys decide us to build, that'll be on Iceberg Bricks channel. And I think I'll sign off. This was a good stream. I just put my mechs together and decided to talk about them live on YouTube. So if you have any comments, you can try that later. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a good 4th of July, Independence Day weekend. Stay safe, both with fireworks and with COVID. Social distance, and stay creative. You know, if you stay home, let's get the Lego out. Let's build something, and that's all I got. So, all right, everyone, thanks for tuning in.